Hey guys, what's going on? So for today's video on my Magic the Gathering deck reviews, I made a deck yesterday and played against my roommate. He had a pretty good green-red deck, and just thought I'd share what I made here. It's just pretty much a white human deck. I got my sideboard out. It's a modern or standard 60 card deck, so I got the sideboard when I want to switch out, and it's pretty much just human and enchantment heavy, I think. I'm not really sure the wording to put on it, but let me start you out with the creatures I got. So we have 3 Thalia Heretic Cathars, 4 Courageous Outriders. Humans would preferably be useful if you have this in your deck, because when it enters the battlefield, you look up 4 cards to your deck, and if there's a human, you can put it in your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. We have 3 Faithbearer Paladins as lifelink. Ninja. We have 3 Extractor of Sins. It does transform into this guy, which is Extractor of Flesh, which is then a Eldrazi horror. You can sacrifice a non-Eldrazi creature to put a Eldrazi horror token on the field, which is pretty cool, I guess. But him himself, when he enters the battlefield, he's just a human, and you can put a 3/2 Eldrazi horror creature token on the field, and his delirium is what causes him to transform. So off the bat, he's a human, but then he becomes something else. We have 2 Emissary of the Sleepless. When something dies, you put a 1/1 white spirit token on the field, which for Extractor of Sin's ability, when he becomes Extractor of Flesh, that would be really useful for Emissary of the Sleepless. And now we got, let's see, yep, we got another one that would be useful for. So we got 2 of those. Desperate Sentry. When it dies, you can put a 3/2 colorless horror creature token on the field. So another reason, if you get rid of this and you have Emissary of the Sleepless on the field, you get the 1/1 white spirit creature token and the Eldrazi creature token. So kind of a 2-for-1 deal when they die. So I got 3 of those. 3 Ironclad Slayers. When it enters the battlefield, you can return a aura or enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. So, like I said at the beginning of this video, enchantment heavy. And then I only have 1 of these, but I figured it would be pretty good. Sanctifier of Souls. Whenever another creature controls, you can enter the battlefield under your control. This card gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And you can tap 3 to exile a creature from your graveyard, put a 1/1 white spirit creature token on the field. So that is pretty good, I think. And let's go for our instances. I didn't put much in her. We just got 3 Puncturing Lights. It's from Shadows. Destroy target or block creature with power 3 or less. And then we got the 1 Blessed Alliance. So you can choose to target a player that gains 4 life, untap 2 target creatures, and then target opponent sacrifice and protect the creature for its last escalate ability. And then for sorceries here, we got 2 Spectral Reserve, my bad. Put 2/1/1 white spirit creature tokens on the field and gain 2 life. Then we have 3 Not Forgottens. So you can put a target card from any graveyard on top of its owner's deck, and then put a 1/1 spirit token on the field. So if you don't have any creatures on the graveyard yet, and your opponent does, you can give them a favor, put their creatures on top of their library that you destroyed or whatever from, I guess, maybe this card, Puncturing Light, and give yourself some tokens. And then, for the enchantments, we got 3 Angelic Gifts from Battle for Zendikar, Battle for Zendikar. So when it enters the battlefield, you draw a card, and the enchanted creature gets flying. We got 3 Lunar Mantles from Eldritch Moon. The creature gets +2/+2, and you sacrifice a creature, and that creature gets flying. This is enchanted to end of turn. So another good card for in this area, the Sleepless. You have this on the field. You have Lunar Mantle attached to this or another creature, or even Emissary of Sleepless. You can attach her. You tap the mana, give her flying, sacrifice a creature, then you get another creature on the field. Then I don't know. It's just more creatures, I guess. Then just 3 Choking Restraints. So creature that you enchant can block or attack, and then you can tap 5 to exile it by sacrificing Choking Restraint. And then I got 1 artifact in this deck. Thought it was pretty necessary. Got a Runaway Carriage, pretty much Cinderella, the pumpkin carriage. It's got Trample, and when it attacks or blocks, you sacrifice it at the end of the combat phase. So if you have this out, and Emissary of the Sleepless, you attack or block with this, you have, an extra creature to back you up with. And that is pretty much, a white deck, so I just got all planes. So that is what I was thinking when I made the deck, when I saw these cards. To me, they went together pretty well. I only used it twice so far against someone else. Seems pretty legit. And then for my sideboard, I was going to switch to the whole horror theme, so the one video I mentioned recently that I got Bruna, the Fading Light. I do not have, what is it? I do not have Gisela, whatever her name is. So kind of useless, I suppose, but she's pretty good by herself. When you cast her, you cast this card into the field, you may return a target angel or human creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, and she's got flying ability. So humans are my theme here in this deck, so if I have a human in the graveyard, I want to get played Bruna. Got a human to put on. I got 2 Cryptolith fragments. I really like what they transform into, and just thought I'd give this deck more of a, I don't know, you got the pure white humans over here, and then if you want to go for more horror, I guess, so which then it comes into play like 5 black white land or non-basic land cards, which I just realized I may need to change 4 of them because they are from one of the Dragons of Takar sets, but not the one that's standard. But they are good for modern if I do play that. Then we got Shambling Vent from Battle for Zendikar. That you tap 3 mana, it becomes a 2/3 with lifelink. So we got 4 Lone Riders. First strike and lifelink. If you gain 3 or more life this turn, you can transform it into it that rides as 1, which is pretty crazy creature. You just I don't know if you've never seen it. It's pretty terrifying. It's like the Headless Horseman movie. So, and then because black white and the whole lifelink thing, I could put 3 Campaign of Vengeances in there. I may get rid of, if you've never seen Campaign of Vengeance, the card says when you attack, defending player loses 1 and you gain a life. So if you have all 3 of them out and you have Lone Rider and you attack with something else, you gain 3 life. That's pretty much the thing with that. And that's my white deck, white horror, I suppose. I don't know, I probably will end up putting more swamps in there if I do the whole change thing. I'm not sure. I'm undecided about my sideboard, but I figured I only have like, I don't know, 3 cards that need a swamp, so why put more swamps in there? So I think it'll be fine. But that is what I got, and hopefully I can get Geisla. I'm probably butchering her name, but the other angel that melts with Bruna and becomes the nightmare, voice of nightmares or something. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to use it in a game store when they have a modern or standard. So I'll check you guys later and have another review out.